Hi, Araya here. I want to talk about our higher perception, our higher senses, our clairs. I often have clients asking me, how can I improve upon my clairvoyance, for example? Can you help me to be able to hear spirit? Can you help me to open up to other dimensional paradigms? How does that work? Well, in my experience, we all have those extrasensory abilities, those ways of perceiving beyond our physical eyes, beyond touch, beyond smell and taste and hearing. But they are just higher vibrational chambers within our luminous body field that need to be reopened and reactivated for us to be able to use them effectively. It is not a skill per se that one is gifted with in terms of how we understand it and how we say, oh, he or she is particularly gifted in that. It is more on the level of soul awareness and light embodied that we can come into the physical body with certain perceptual abilities already more prominent. So it is not so much a gift as in we all actually have this, we can all do this. It's just that maybe in other lifetimes where you walked this earth consciously, you were already using those, and so in your next incarnations you come in with these skills, if you want to call them skills, already mastered or more embodied. But now here's the good news: we are all going to open up more with these ways of perceiving. This is the whole ascension process that has been put into place now as a new paradigm for all of us. And so it's likely that we are going to perceive more and more the spiritual worlds, the worlds that are not the manifested world, where we just perceive energy. And it will be a different way of connecting with that for all of us. So, for example, some of us might just have an inner knowing. We will just know something out of the blue. It's just like, I can feel it, I know it, it's just there. Some of us might have our vision more prominent, so that's our way of perceiving through our third eye. Inner vision, sometimes it's very clearly something in a space. We might be able to actually see spirit in the spaces that we are physically in, but very often it starts with inner vision, with in dream time, having profound dreams that you remember. Maybe the dreams go from black and white to color, and then maybe to very vivid technicolor, for example. So it could be that you start smelling things, like your sense of scent is all of a sudden taking you up a few notches, where all of a sudden you might smell a rose or the perfume of a departed loved one, for example. So these are all things that are going to be opening up to us on our journey to on our ascension journey, when we begin to embody more of our higher light. Now, often clients ask, how can I make this process go faster? What can I do? So I always say meditation is essential. It's essential for us to meditate, preferably on a daily basis, and it's really helpful to make it into a bit of a routine where you have a certain spot, a certain time of day, because you're creating a little pocket, a little groove there where it's very easy when you are keen to do it again, because you've already done it there. It is remembered in the structure of time-space in the quantum field. And so that would be a good spot to keep doing that then. Yeah. So the more you practice, the more you will move through into the next stages, into the higher chambers that are connected to your energy centers, to your chakras. And then you will start to notice that you are more easily perceiving things through these senses. So now we have quite a few different senses. We've got our clairvoyance, which is using your third eye. We've got claircognizance, is your ability to just know. Usually that drops in through the crown. Sometimes it's using the chakra right above the third eye. You might want to try for feeling with your finger, and there's like a little knobbly bit on your skull, and that chakra is used for telepathy or for remote viewing, things like that. So it's used in conjunction with your third eye. Then there is your clairaudience, so that's your ability to hear spirit. So you can sometimes literally hear spirit talking to you when they're in the room, and you might be able to actually pick up what they're saying. This happens most easily for most people in that time where you're just about to fall asleep or just about to wake up. And it has something to do with the frequency of your brain waves. Other times, and this happens more often, is that you can hear it, but you hear it inside your own head, almost as if it's your own voice speaking to you. So that's a different way of picking up energy. Everything really comes down to picking up energy. So it's just our senses translating it into something that we recognize. Yeah. Then there's clairsentience. That's the ability to feel and perceive through the empathy of your feeling body. So that in that case you are able to maybe pick up other people's emotions, other people's feelings, and you just know how they are. Even if they say they're great and they're smiling and putting on a front, you will feel the energy and you will know the truth in that way. So there's clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, and clairsentience. And then there's one more, it's called clairgustus. I already said that before. It's the ability to smell energy. It's quite an unusual one, but some people, I know someone who has that. Someone very close to me has that ability. And this person can pick up on people coming to our home because she can smell their perfume. She can smell their essence. It's an unusual, an amazing ability. And sometimes it's, like I said, that we can smell a loved one being close because maybe they had a certain aftershave perfume, or they loved roses, for example, or jasmine, or something like that. So these are all some ways of that we may be able to perceive energy. And so the last thing I want to say about that is that the more you practice these skills, the better you get at it. It's like anything in life. If we want to get better at something, we need to first of all start doing it. Second of all, don't straight away expect it to be amazing. Maybe that happens, but it's more likely that you have to practice. And it's like going to the gym. If you want to develop muscles and keep your body strength, etc., you also need to practice your psychic muscles that way. Yeah. So yeah, enjoy your abilities, work with them, and see how far you can get. Have fun with it. Yeah. Thank you for listening to this sharing.